Hello students, this is your Satya ma'am here. Today let us see one of the important chapter for Neet, or we can say it's a must-do chapter. It's current electricity in physics. Why do we say it is a must-do chapter? Because every year you get minimum 2 questions and sometimes you get 3 or 4 questions also from this chapter. And the questions from this chapter are not too difficult and you have already learnt it in your 12th standard. And questions are not beyond, the concepts that are asked are not beyond NCERT. Okay, so the concepts are you have learnt it in your 12th standard for board syllabus, and this chapter requires more practice because every year the questions are not same or similar. You get variety of questions, but of course it's easy. So it requires conceptual understanding and more practice. That is what is required to prepare this chapter. Let us see which are the areas that you should focus in this chapter. Okay, there are some 5-6 areas from where you have got questions in the last 3 years. Let me elaborate those areas and then let me tell you how many questions are asked in over the last 3 years of Neet exams. One of the area is terminal voltage and EMF. In 2018-19 both the years you have got one question, and from students perspective I can say this the question from this area is little average, not too easy. Why student felt it average is it's a little lengthy question. You have to use 2 formulae to solve, so it was little lengthy. Okay, but it was not difficult. Okay, if you have the speed of solving, you will be able to solve the question from this area. The other area that you should focus is short circuit. In short circuit, you had an easy question in the year 2018. Okay, and it was direct question, and from the other area is mobility. In mobility in 2020, you had one question, and it was direct formula based question. And the other area that you have to concentrate is electrical power. In 2019 you had one question and that was easy formula based question. And the other area you have to focus is meter bridge, okay, or potentiometer. In 2020 you had one question from this area and the question was also very easy. Okay, but this area requires little understanding of the concepts, clarity of concept you should have. And most of the time you get one question from this area, that is color code. This is an area where you get easy question every time. You had one question in 2018, you had one question in 2020, and every year the question from this area will be easy. Okay, so these are the areas where you had questions over the last 3 years. So you had in 2018 3 questions, 19 2 questions, and 2020 you had again 3 questions. And every year you get easy question and sometimes lengthy question, and it was not difficult at all. So you can focus on this chapter to prepare for your Neet exam. The other areas where you may get question is, you may not get difficult questions, but you will get simple application from Kirchhoff's law or series and parallel connection of batteries. These are the other areas you have to concentrate. Okay, let me repeat. You don't get a difficult question in this chapter and you get 2 to 4 questions, and all are easy questions or sometimes lengthy question. So this chapter requires practice. Practice questions, you will be able to do the questions from this chapter excellently. Thank you.